I've never told this whole story out loud before because every time I get to the end, people stop believing me. But I swear on everything, this happened exactly like this. It was me and my 3 best friends, guys I'd known since elementary. We went camping in a National Forest legit site, marked trail, nothing sketchy about the place itself. A few miles in, no cell service. First day was normal. Set up camp, fire, beers, talking trash. Everything felt fine. Late afternoon, we heard yelling. Not joking yelling, not drunk yelling. Panicked yelling. It came from deeper in the trees, off the trail. We all froze. You never know what you're walking into out there. But then we heard a woman scream, the kind that makes your stomach drop before your brain catches up. We grabbed flashlights and ran toward it. About 100 yards in, we saw her, early 20s maybe, backed against a tree, crying, shaking. A guy was right in her face, big dude, aggressive, grabbing her arm, yelling. As soon as he saw 4 of us, his whole energy flipped. We were all pretty jacked, so of course he felt scared. Anyways, he started backing up, talking fast, saying she was crazy and that they were together. She screamed for him to get away from her. We yelled, "Get away from her or else." He backed off, realizing he can't take all of us down at the same time, and disappeared down the trail. She collapsed as soon as he was gone. She said they'd been hiking together. He got drunk, angry, wouldn't let her leave, took her phone. She didn't know where she was. Barefoot, no pack, no light. We offered to walk her to the ranger station, but she panicked at the idea of being alone again in the dark. Said she was scared he'd come back. So we made the dumbest decision you can make in the woods. We brought her back to our camp. We gave her food, socks, water. She barely touched anything, just kept thanking us. Quiet, polite, eyes always down. Nothing felt off, just trauma. We put her in our spare tent a little away from ours. Told her we'd hike out together in the morning. That night, nobody slept good. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to the sound of a zipper. Not ours, hers. Slow, careful. I thought she was just going to pee. Then I heard footsteps, too controlled, too intentional. Before I could sit up, something cold pressed into my neck. A knife. She was standing over me. Her face wasn't scared anymore. It was calm, focused. She whispered, "Don't move." That's when 2 shapes stepped into the tent opening behind her. 2 guys, both holding guns, not waving them, not pointing them wildly, just holding them steady. One of them said, real quiet, "Everyone stays cool and nobody gets hurt." Everything made sense instantly. She went tent to tent with the knife while they stood back, guns aimed. Nobody tried anything. Nobody was a hero. We were half asleep, trapped, and outmatched. She took wallets, phones, car keys, even a watch off one guy's wrist. When one of my friends started to sit up, one of the guys chambered around. That sound shut everyone up. When they were done, she stepped back and said something I'll never forget. She said, "He wasn't hurting me. I needed you to scare him off." That's when I realized the first guy wasn't the threat. He was the setup. They backed out of the camp slowly, never turned their backs, never rushed. Then they vanished into the trees like they'd rehearsed it. We sat there until sunrise, shaking, too scared to even talk. When we checked her tent, it was empty. But here's the part that still messes with me. Our bags had already been gone through before the robbery, like they knew exactly what we had. We hiked out with nothing but the clothes on our backs. At the ranger station, we told them everything. When we described her, the ranger didn't look surprised. He said there had been reports for months. Same story, same girl, different camps. They never caught them. I don't stop for people in the woods anymore. And I don't assume someone's a victim just because they look like one. This one didn't feel scary at first. That's the worst part. Me and my brother went camping in a national forest, primitive site, no reservations. You just pull off, hike in a bit, and claim a spot. There were other campsites on the map, but we didn't see anyone all day. We set up camp mid-afternoon. Standard stuff. Tent, fire, ring, chairs. Nothing weird. That night was quiet. Too quiet, but whatever. I woke up around 3 a.m. because I heard metal clinking. Not loud, just careful. like someone trying not to make noise. At first, I thought my brother was moving stuff around. I whispered his name. No answer. The sound stopped. I lay there listening, heart pounding, staring at the tent wall. I didn't hear footsteps leave. I didn't hear anything at all. Eventually, I fell back asleep. In the morning, my brother asked me why I'd been cooking so early. I laughed and said I hadn't. He pointed at the fire pit. There was fresh ash, still warm. We hadn't cooked since the night before, and we definitely didn't wake up early. Then we noticed something else. Our folding table had crumbs on it, not ours. We'd packed everything away, different food. Someone had sat in our chairs. The ground underneath them was freshly pressed down. We told ourselves maybe someone wandered through and used the fire real quick. Sketchy, but possible. We stayed. That night, we stayed up later. Didn't sleep much, didn't hear anything. In the morning, it was worse. Someone had gone through our cooler. Not stolen anything, just opened it, moved things around, closed it. Then we found footprints, bare feet, adult size, leading from the tree line, straight to our fire, then back. No prints anywhere else. That's when my brother said something that still messes with me. He said, "What if they're only coming when we're asleep?" We packed up immediately. As we were loading the car, I noticed something carved into a tree behind where our tent had been. It wasn't there before. Just one word, carved deep, back. To this day, I still think about that word. What could he have meant by back?